As the sun begins to descend toward the desert floor, we welcome you inside Chase Field in Phoenix. Tonight, the first of this 3-game weekend series between the Miami Marlins and the Arizona Diamondbacks. Leo Estrada makes his big league debut right after this. Zach Greinke, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. What's your take on him, Dan?
You know, Matt, his last one wasn't horrible, but this guy did give up 5 runs in his last start. He was tagged with the loss, and he's going to look to be a lot better in this one here today.
Into the box is the leadoff hitter Cameron Maybin, and we are ready for baseball.
Right fielder Cameron Maybin.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. First of 3 here on a Friday night as the first pitch is in there for strike 1. Well, guys, you take a look at this Diamondback squad as they begin play here tonight. They've been fairly punchless of late, losing last time out and, in fact, dropping 6 of their last 7.
Yeah, Matty, what I need to see out of this offense today is some early production. Somebody's got to get on base and put the defense on their heels. They've been struggling recently. They're not swinging the bats well. They got shut out yesterday, and this offense needs to adjust itself. You don't get too many pitches a day in the big leagues middle cut. His eyes lit up right there. This pitcher's lucky he's not getting another ball from the umpire.
In now, Leo Estrada grounded up the first baseline. And this will wind up working as a sacrifice as he steps on first, allowing the runner to move into second. And here's how the visiting Miami Marlins will line up in this one. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, I think the focus has to be on Cameron Maybin. Coming into this game, he's among the leaders in the NL in stolen bases, so that tells you enough about this guy's speed. But what it also tells you is he does a pretty good job of getting on base. Keep an eye on him if he gets bored.
Ready now for the Marlins. JT Realmuto, career line against Greinke. He's got a 3-for-7 line. Here's the first pitch now from Greinke. Pulls the string on that one. 1 strike.
Not a bad take there on that first pitch. Not a real good idea to go up there looking for a changeup to hit. Sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
Maybin leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Pollock on the run. And he makes the catch for the second out. So here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Tim Beckham. And there you see his righty-lefty splits and how they've played out so far this season. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed. Now the 0-1. A little bouncer, but it gets foul. Lifted in the air toward the line and right, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
And set up behind the dish is Clyde Washington, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, D-Row, he is a pitcher's best friend, Clyde Washington. Down in the strike zone, he'll definitely call that ball right at the knees.
If he's consistent with it, Dan, which...
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 1 left for Miami. And now the Diamondbacks will get their first turn at it. No score. Dan Straley gets the starting assignment for the Fish in this matchup. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Striding into the box, A.J. Pollock. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Guys, this Marlins ball club, as they begin play here tonight, they've been fairly punchless of late, losing last time out and, in fact, dropping 6 of their last 7.
Yeah, Matty, this road trip's been a little bit of a struggle for this team. First 4 games, they find themselves 1-3, haven't played particularly well. They'll find a way to regroup. They have to find a way to play a little bit more fundamentally sound. Start there first.
Second baseman,
and that'll bring in the middle infielder, Ketel Marte. Batter pitcher numbers against Dan Straley. He's 0 for 5. First delivery to him on the way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Brinson's in pursuit. 1 away. And now here's a look at the Diamondbacks starting lineup. Hero, what's the word on this club as they start the new month?
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing. Their best tool is the fact that they have amazing speed up and down the lineup. I don't even think the third base coach gives a steal sign. I think a lot of these guys have the green light. So be on the lookout for that today.
Up next for Arizona, Paul Goldschmidt. And he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. He's set and the pitch. Runners off for second. Line toward the gap in left center. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. Pollock isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead.
And that triple could not have come at a better time. The team has really struggled the last few games trying to get over the hump, and they're looking for anything good to happen to them, and I'd say that triple definitely qualifies. They are fired up.
Jake Lamb standing in now, and he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. The 1-1. Swung on but fouled off to the left. The 1-2. He's offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3.
I think he had his mind made up. He was swinging the bat and trying to protect before the ball even left the pitcher's hand. That pitch wasn't even close. He would have needed a flagpole to hit that one.
Into the box, Steven Souza, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Set to deliver the 0-1. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball.
Hey, I thought he was going to work around him right here in this situation. But after getting 2 swinging strikes, there's a change of game plan. I guarantee he's going right after him.
Swing and a little tapper. That winds up foul. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. He struck him out, and it could have been worse. The inning over with only a run coming across to score. Diamondbacks get one, and it comes on the RBI triple. We'll head to the top of the second, and the D-backs have an early 1-0 advantage. Here's Starlin Castro looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one.
Starlin Castro.
Here's the first pitch now from Greinke. Very weakly on the ground. Foul ball, however, strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a fastball just a bit high. This is on the ground over to first. Marte has it. And a great athletic play to get him. Man, wow.
All right, here's the defensive alignment for the Arizona Diamondbacks. And I want to focus on first baseman Paul Goldschmidt. I'm going to steal a line from my partner here, Dan Plesac. Hashtag Goldschmidt happens. This former Gold Glover can play some serious defense as well as carry this offense.
Up next from Miami, Derek Dietrich comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a knee-high fastball. One out, nobody on. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. A swing, and he pulls it down the line and deep. And this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2. A swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
That's just quality pitching right there for that strikeout. As we look at all 5 pitches, notice the location, all 5 down in the zone. Some guys are real good low ball hitters, but more often than not, keeping the ball down is going to lead to a lot of success on the mound.
Stepping in now, Brian Anderson. As he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
Down low, 2 balls and a strike. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. And this one misses inside a ball. He walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count, and the ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
So coming to the plate, Lewis Brinson, and you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Here comes the first pitch. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Tomas moves over. And the inning is over. Marlins lead 1. It remains 1-0. Here's Yasmani Tomas, set to lead off the home half of the second.
Left fielder, Yasmani Tomas.
First delivery to him on the way. A changeup right on the outside corner for a strike. Popped him up. Anderson in foul ground. But this one lands out of play into the visitors' dugout.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change. He had to be sitting off speed right there.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
He's going to have to make adjustment on that slider away. He can't just make it a non-competitive pitch and allow these guys to take. He's got to start that a little bit more over the middle of the plate to get that swing and miss on the outer half.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
All right, here's the defensive alignment for the Miami Marlins. Hey, let's focus on Cameron Maybin in the outfield. One of the more dynamic outfielders in our sport. He's able to cover a ton of ground, gap to gap. I almost feel like he's playing left center to right center. He's not playing center field. He's got it all covered, bailing the other guys out, and not shabby with the offensive tool either.
Now batting, Alex Avila, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, I'll tell you, from where I'm sitting, it looks like he's starting to rush his delivery out there. Someone needs to remind him to stay back and let his arm get out front.
The 3-0 is looked at for the first strike.
1 strike.
One out, nobody on. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
Looked like he swung at ball 4 right there. Clearly he saw something in that pitch that he liked out of the pitcher's hand, but that wasn't a pitch he was.
And meanwhile now, here's a drive out to right center. And this ball is going to clear the wall. It's a home run. Solo shot to right center. 7 home runs for him on the year now. And Arizona moves that in front now 2-0.
Wow, he really hit that ball well. Put a great swing on it with great extension, and it sailed right out of here.
Into the box now, Daniel Descalzo. A ball and no strikes. He'll check in here at 277. 4 home runs and 25 driven in. The 1-0 home. Lifted down the line in left. And they can't run it down. Hit on the ground out to short. Estrada has it. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Batting 9th, Edgar.
Coming to the plate now, the pitcher for the Diamondbacks, Zach Greinke. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. 2 out, nobody on. One and one. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. The 1-2. And another foul ball.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. One for the Diamondbacks, and it comes courtesy of the long ball. We played 2. It's now 2-0 Arizona. Leading off the inning, Dan Straley, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Flares this one over toward first. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Hey, this is perfect storm right here. This is how big innings start. You put a crooked number up on the board when the pitcher leads off an inning with a huge knock.
Here's Cameron Maybin now, as Greinke jumps ahead of him here with strike 1. Maybin, who sometimes goes by the nickname Slim, his contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
Straley gets his lead at first, nobody out.
Come on, be back.
And he lays off the pitch down and away. Ball 2. Now the 2-1 pitch is strike 2, swinging.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
Let's go. Shut him down.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Leo Estrada will be next. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
Standing in now, Leo Estrada, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. Well, making it to the bigs was far from guaranteed for him. It's got to be a great feeling to finally have that major league jersey on his back, huh? Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. Estrada has been a great story in the baseball world lately. His game has taken some major strides since his early days in the minor leagues, and he's had to prove himself time and time again to get to this point. And he goes up the ladder on him, but he lays off 1-2.
You know, Matty, I'm not surprised by that pitch. Raise the eye level a little bit. Maybe we get something bouncing in the dirt right here.
Runner at first here, 1 man out.
Let's get the out here. Run.
The 1-2 is a breaking ball that can't find the zone, and it's even at 2.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
The 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
First delivery to him on the way. And a fastball just a bit up. 2 out with the man at first. In there, and it's even at 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 is a fastball down below the knees. Count even at 2-2 to the Marlins catcher.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. 1 left for Miami. They trail things here 2-0. Digging in for his second at-bat, A.J. Pollock. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Maben is there. Makes the play, 1 away. And with that, we give you a look at what's happening in the NL East race. And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Ketel Marte. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Soft liner to the right side, but this will be taken easily at first, and there are 2 gone.
First baseman, number 44.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and stepping in the power hitting first baseman Paul Goldschmidt. He's ready. Here's the first offering. No balls and a strike to count.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he won't offer it that. Too high. 1-2.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Rounded down the third baseline. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Diamondbacks down in order. They're up 2-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Tim Beckham. We begin the top of the 4th.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Here's Greinke back to work now as he jumps ahead of the first man to greet him. It's strike one.
He's been pitching really well so far in this one as we cruise into the middle innings. One of the big reasons why, 80% first pitch strike ratio. If he continues that, he might be able to finish this one.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here. Here's Greinke's 1-2. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Here now the 2-2. Is swung on and missed. He got him.
Boy, he's really on a roll on the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
Here's Starlin Castro. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The 0-1 on its way. And a bouncing ball, foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away.
Man, he is looking flat out unhittable on the mound right now. That's 5 straight punch outs. I love it, but I think he might want to get his defense involved at some point so they don't fall asleep.
Into the box, Derek Dietrich. And great extension as he drives this one high in the air and deep the other way. Oh, and he misses it. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Yeah, looked like an easy play from where I'm sitting, but I think he took it for granted and basically whiffs on the darn thing, allowing the runner to move to second on a 2-base error.
In now, Brian Anderson. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Now the 1-0 is looked at off the plate for a ball.
Those were great takes right there. Those were pitches that a lot of guys normally swing at, but he took both of them and finds himself in a productive count leverage. 2-0.
And he fouls this one off.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Count remains 2-2. Dietrich at second with 2 down. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
Little dribbler up the first baseline. That rolls foul, and they'll do it again. The next 3-2. A bouncer up the middle. Descalzo is up with it. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt them after all as the inning is over. Marlins leave one. They're down 2-0. Jake Lamb standing in now. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Here in the fourth. Third baseman, Jake Lamb.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Good setup, and the circle change hits the spot. 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but this will wind up a foul ball. Strike 2. And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now.
I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing at that one.
And the fastball easy to lay off that time. 2-2.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs trying to get it right by him.
Here now the 2-2. Is swung on and missed. Strike 3. Good time now to check out the Marlins Road to the Show report as you see a couple of players in the upper levels of the minors that have been making waves as of late. Riding in once again, Steven Souza. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch on its way. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Missed with a slider. 1 out, nobody on. 2-1 now to Steven Souza. Now the 2-1 pitch. Is a breaking ball in off the plate.
He's been throwing strikes all day, so you're not up at the plate thinking he's going to walk you in this situation. You need to be aggressive and sit hard at the plate.
And the count will be full. The 3-2 pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
You can tell his eyes lit up at the plate right there. He was not able to control his emotions, stay up the middle, and keep that one fair.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. Payoff pitch one more time. Hit back up the middle. Estrada over to his left, and that's the 2nd out.
Now batting, left fielder, Yasmani.
Digging in to try it again, Yasmani Tomas was a strikeout victim in his first try. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
2 runs, 3 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for Arizona. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And foul, though it had the home run distance.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. So 1, 2, 3 go the Diamondbacks. But they hold a 2-0 lead. In now, Lewis Brinson comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Center fielder number 9, Lewis Brinson.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Breaking ball just misses the inside corner. The 1-0. Misses, ball 2. The 2-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1. The 2-1 is a good slider, swung on and missed. Here now the 2-2. Hard hit to first. Taken in by Goldschmidt. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting, pitcher, Dan Straley.
Ready for another chance. Dan Straley. He reached on a single in his first try. Here's the first pitch now from Greinke. A high fastball is in there.
No ball. 1 strike. Come on, Diamondback.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him.
I think we're starting to see the frustration mount from this offense. It's been a pretty dominant performance on the mound, and these hitters have had no answer for anything he's throwing up there. That will wear on you if it lasts throughout most of the game like it has here.
Into the box now, Cameron Maybin. As he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Miami down in order. They trail it here 2-0. Here's the catcher, Alex Avila. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
Alex Avila.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
Set to deliver the 0-1. And a neck high fastball that time. And that one just missed outside.
Those were two great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
Let's go, Alex!
Pitch on its way to Avila. Changeup in for a strike. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
And one gone.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, the shortstop.
Into the box now, Daniel Descalso. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Bases are empty, one man out. Descalso behind 1-2.
1-2.
The 1-2. Misses for the second ball.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
That's a good job right there. Very rarely see pitchers double up where they go a pitch inside. Normally they'll go back outside, but he followed that up with another pitch on the inside part of the plate.
High in the air out to center field. Brinson is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Up pitcher number 21.
Ready now for the Diamondbacks. Zach Greinke. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First delivery to him on the way. And looked inside, but that's ruled a strike. 0-1. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Maben moving in. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Diamondbacks down in order as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Ready for another chance? Leo Estrada. And Dan, he and his fellow top of the order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Breaking ball taken right down the middle.
Wow, there's a pitch right there that this guy would like to have back. Very rarely do you see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and boy, he took that one. He'd like to have that one back and be able to take a good hack at that pitch.
Fouled away. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. Here now the 2-2. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Estrada is retired, and there's one away.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt, and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
Standing in now, JT Realmuto.
He swings and sends it in the air to right center field.
Running hard, he's digging for second. And he'll pull into second with one away.
When you're struggling as a team to put the ball in play, every base hit is welcome, but a double will really help wake everyone up. That's just their third hit of the game, but it's a good one.
Stepping in now, Tim Beckham. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one.
This is going to be an interesting at bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Strike two at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
Hey, two tough pitches right there, and expect more of the same. With that guy standing out on second base, you don't want any RBI scoring right here. With that base open at first, he's going to grind out and try and get this guy to swing at something outside the zone.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game.
No hitter is ever going to feel good about taking the hat trick with 3 strikeouts in a game, but I will say he's not the first guy to have a terrible game against my man on the mound. And you know what? He won't be the last. We all know he's one of the best in the business for a reason.
Here's Starlin Castro as Greinke jumps ahead of him here with strike one. No hits to this point. A 1 pitch on its way. The breaking ball that time in for a strike.
The discipline has just been completely absent from this offense. Seems like they're always finding themselves behind the count, and a big reason why is they're swinging at all kinds of stuff that's not even in the strike zone.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
To 1-2 now. The 1-2. He swung on and missed strike 3. 1 left for Miami. They're still down. It's 2-0. Back to the top spot in the Arizona lineup now, and stepping in, A.J. Pollock. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Up around the face. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Pop foul, and it looks like that's going to make it into the VIP seats. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. And a fastball just a bit up. The 2-2. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Another try at 2-2. Grounded back up the middle. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
The batter, number 4, second baseman, Vital Marte.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Vital Marte. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Set to deliver the 0-1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. So 1-1. Fouled off. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. So 1, 2, 3 go the Diamondbacks. They're up 2-0. Welcome back to Chase Field here in Phoenix. We're on to the 7th with the Diamondbacks out in front, and before we get the inning underway, let's get a look at our game summary to this point. Ready once again, Derek Dietrich. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Ned. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Look out, 2-0 now.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those 2 pitches weren't even close. Falls behind in the count, 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
Three and 0 now. Brian Anderson is on deck. And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
Man, that's a tough one to swallow. You're hanging on to a slim lead, and the last thing you want to do is give up a leadoff walk. Seems like those are the ones that always come back to haunt you. So we'll see if that's the case here.
Digging in once again, Brian Anderson. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
Man, he certainly got him protecting the plate right there. He almost got him to go around on that slider right there. I would not be surprised if he goes fishing a little bit further outside.
Now the 1-0. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball, 1-1. Dietrich aboard here at first with nobody out.
Come on, D-back, let's
takes this the other way to right. And that's in there. Base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, that wasn't a very good pitch there. Up and away. That breaking ball, D-roll, that slider intended to be down and away. Instead, it was up and away.
Yeah, that was definitely a missed spot right there, Dan. You saw the batter's eyes light up, and he didn't miss it.
And that'll bring in the multi-dimensional Lewis Brinson. And he's looking to make something happen here with 2 on and nobody out.
Well, early in the count, expect him to look for a ball to drive. If he gets 2 strikes against him, he'll need to change his plan and focus on moving the runners up. This game is too close to get greedy.
Let's do it, D-back.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
One of the keys to pitching late in the game's first pitch strikes, and this guy's rolling along. So far, over 70% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Counts even at 1-1 to Lewis Brinson.
1 strike.
First and second here with nobody out. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
2-2 now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Souza is over a few steps as he puts it away for the first out. And he's safe.
Good read there at second base to know he could make it to third on the flyout. Now he's only 90 feet away with 1 out.
Johnny Giavotella will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 72, Johnny Giavotella.
And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Career line against Greinke. He's 0 for 7. Line toward right center. And a dive, but it rattles in and out of the glove. And that's going to bring in the run from third. And just like that, it's back to a 1-run ball game.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting this baseball back.
Now the Diamondback skipper's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to make a change here as that's going to be all tonight for Zach Greinke. So as he departs, his fate is still up in the air. He could stand to win it. He could get a no decision. He could even be on the hook for the loss if both runners come around to score.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Diamondbacks, number 48, Randall Delgado.
Cameron Maybin will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 1 gone. First offering on its way. Here's a first pitch chopped foul right at home plate, and that's the first strike. Shot toward right center. And he has come through big time, as this ought to tie the ball game and maybe even get him a lead. The runner from second crosses the plate.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen, and I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sinking cut. That is unbelievable. He's able to get that knock in that big spot.
Digging in to try it again, Leo Estrada. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Here's the first pitch to him. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball one.
Boy, this is a dicey situation right here, D-Row. With the runner in scoring position, the sac fly brings that run in. This is where you're going to really have to try to keep the ball on the ground as a pitcher. What do you want to do as a hitter, D-Row?
Yeah, right here, you are looking for anything above the belt. You see it up, you have to let it go. This is where you have to check your ego at the door. Something has to be elevated and put into the outfield. Give your team a chance to score a run.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball.
This is a situation where the offensive player just needs to do his job. Take inventory, infield back, get you a ground ball somewhere in the infield, preferably off the corners, and get your team a lead.
Now the 2-1. There's a fastball that misses. Second and third here, one man out. There's a strike.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
And this one misses here. A close pitch on 3-2, but Clyde Washington rules it ball 4.
Well, tough to say if that was their intention or not, but it's not the worst thing that could happen. A force at every base now, so there are a lot of ways to get out of this.
Digging in and looking for more, JT Realmuto. His previous meetings with Randall Delgado. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. From the stretch. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. On the ground to first. Can this be 2? Descalzo on to first, but not in time, as he's in there ahead of the throw. He pulls into second safely as 2 runs come across to score, and they grab the lead.
Third baseman number 2.
Striding in once again, Tim Beckham. He went down on strikes last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that one stayed up a little high. Realmuto stands at second with 2 gone. Swing and a miss. Looked like a slider there. A ball and a strike.
Don't kid yourself. He's well aware that he has the hat trick right now. And after that swinging strike, he's looking at the golden sombrero.
From the belt, the pitch. Hit hard down the left field line. But this will be fouled. The 1-2. misses off the plate. 4 runs here in this half inning. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate and they push across 4 runs. 7th inning stretch time coming up here in the desert. It's the Marlins 4 and the Diamondbacks 2.
Attention, please. Now pitching for the Marlins, number 71. Through second round.
Jake Lamb standing in now. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
And he missed with it. It's 1-2. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Into the box, Steven Souza, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. Outside for a ball, 1-1. 7th inning here at the ballpark. 4-2 our score. Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
The 2-1. Line to the right side. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
He was able to spit on that first slider right there, guys, but he didn't let the second one go. Able to execute and drive the baseball.
Come on!
Here's Yasmani Tomas. Slider, and it's off his glove, and it bounces away. And he'll make it in easily at second, as I'd imagine that'll be scored a passed ball.
Yeah, that's an unfortunate pass ball, and you can bet the catcher is kicking himself about it right now. With the runner advancing to second, the double play is off the table. Might come back to haunt him.
Now the 1-0 is in there for strike 1.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
1 out and a runner on second base. High in the air out towards shallow right. Maben is there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Here's the catcher, Alex Avila. And, Dan, this could be a real make-or-break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, man, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important for them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
First offering on its way. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. We'll see the exciting young shortstop Starlin Castro lead things off when we return. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The Marlins lead it 4-2. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Brad Boxberger is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Gerard Dyson will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. And there is the aforementioned Mr. Castro. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A changeup that just nips the outside of the zone. Boxberger, a former Tampa Bay Ray. He was acquired via trade last year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Behind 0-2 now.
Looking good,
0-2. Here it is. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. The 1-2. Hit down the third baseline. Well, this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. The 1-2 is low and outside for a ball. The 2-2 one more time. Is swung on and missed. He got him.
That's the 3rd time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
Into the box now, Derek Dietrich, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
2 things pitchers really love: called strike threes and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Digging in, Brian Anderson. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. He's set. Here it comes. There's a strike. And that one stayed too low, apparently. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Looks at a changeup that catches the corner.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
The 1-2. Hit toward the right side. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
Not every ball's going to be hit on the screws right there. That one falls in front of the right fielder for a single. Found some green grass.
Standing in now, Lewis Brinson, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 0-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. And that one just missed outside. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Pollock has a read on it. And that's the third out. Marlins lead one as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Junichi Tazawa is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth.
Now pitching and batting in the eighth spot, number 25, Junichi Tazawa. Now playing center field and batting in the ninth spot.
Ready for another shot now. Daniel Descalso. It was a fly out for him in his last trip.
Leading off for the Diamondbacks, the shortstop, Daniel Descalso.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a fastball just a bit up. Now the 1-0. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-1.
Let's go, D-back.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. 2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1 pitch is swung on and missed for strike number 2. Lifted down the line in left. In there, a base hit. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he was staring at his last at bat right there, or probably his last at bat. Would have been tough to get him another AB in this one, but he's able to get it done.
Hey, better late than never. And I'm sure when he walked into that batter's box right there, he's thinking this very well could be my last AB of this game. So if I'm going to keep this streak alive, I'm going to have to do it right now.
Now it's swinging a ball grounded to second. To second for 1. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
Coming on as a pinch hitter is a tough spot to be in, but that's the last thing you want to do when your skipper calls on you. Not going to be happy about that.
In now, A.J. Pollock. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Soft liner to the left side. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
Now batting.
Boy, this is just a case of another really good hitter finding a way, even though that was a soft liner, finding a way to get hits.
Yeah, he usually hits rockets and catches the barrel, but even his soft liners fall. Dan, he has a knack for keeping his bat in his zone and giving himself a chance much longer than the average ball player.
throw over to the bag. Runner back safely. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. Here's the 0-1 pitch. There he goes. Pitches a cold strike to throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
This catcher's not known for his throwing ability, so you compound that with a big lead at first base. He had no chance to throw that runner out at second.
And he comes back with a fastball. Strike three called, and the inning is over. One left for the Diamondbacks. They trail it here 4-2. David Peralta will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field.
Now playing left field, number
Andrew
6.
Chafin enters from the pen to start the ninth inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the ninth. Ready now for the Marlins, number 12.
He bats here as the reigning Rookie of the Month in the National League.
He's set and the pitch. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. The 0-1 delivery. Tapper up the line. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway.
The right fielder, number 1, Cameron Maben.
Here's Cameron Maben now. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball 1. The 1-0 is laid off for ball 2. One out, nobody on. Outside with that delivery, and it's 3-0 now. Leo Estrada is on deck. The 3-0 pitch is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
And that's outside. He lost him, ball 4.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take, and a walk is the result.
Digging in the switch hitter, Leo Estrada, 0 for 3 on the day so far. He doesn't seem to have the idea on the major league pitching thing yet, but he could turn his day around with a hit here.
Oh, there's definitely some diamonds that fall through the cracks, and this is obviously one of them. You root for guys like this, late round draft picks that have had to work so hard to get here.
Maben stands at first with one out. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
And the runner back safely.
Come on, do that.
And another snap throw to the bag. And he'll dive back in. And again, he'll snap one over to first. Being especially careful here. Working for the punch out and the offering. Hit out towards second. Marte gloves it. On to Goldschmidt. A double play. Inning over. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Kyle Bearclaw enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the ninth.
Number 46, Kyle Bearclaw.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now.
Leading off in the bottom of the ninth, first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Oh and 1. Here it comes. And a neck-high fastball that time.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
1-1. Doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball. Bearclaw, or Bear for short. He was selected in the 7th round during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Hey, leading off an inning in this situation, 3 balls on you. You have to know that a solo shot's not tying this game up. You have to find a way to get on base any way possible.
And a full count to Paul Goldschmidt. 3 balls and 2 strikes. The 3-2 pitch. Now a shot sent off to the right side, but foul. And this is strike 3 called, says Clyde Washington. Might have looked a bit low, but that's out number 1.
When your closer comes in and strikes out the first guy he faces, everyone on the team can kind of take a deep breath. Still have 2 more outs to get, but retiring that leadoff guy is always huge when you're trying to shut a game down.
From the stretch. A fastball down near the shoe tops. Now the 1-0 is a slider taken for a ball.
Boy, this is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like this. 2-0 count. We'll see right here if he lays one in there to give him a pitch to swing at.
And it's fouled away. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Got him to go after a bad one there, and it evens the count at 2-2. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
Into the box, Steven Souza. As he'll lay off a slider too low, ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 delivery. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. 2-run game, last of the ninth with 2 away.
That's right. Wait for
Ball
the pitch.
3. 3-0.
Well, this is a big pitch right here. 2 outs in the ninth. The last thing you want to do is walk a guy and bring the tying run to the plate.
.30 pitch is offered at and missed for the first strike.
This is where, if you're the batter, 1 pitch, 1 spot, and you get the barrel of the bat to that baseball as quick as possible with damage on your mind.
The 3-1. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Arizona down to its last strike. And this one misses here. A close pitch on 3-2, but Clyde Washington rules it ball 4.
That is just a great at-bat there. When you're down late, you need base runners any way you can get them, and that never-say-die mentality could be the difference. We'll see how it plays out.
John Ryan Murphy will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 36, John Ryan Murphy.
Fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Swing and a liner. And he couldn't quite get high enough to pull that one down. It's into right center, a base hit.
Nice AB right there. 2-out single in the ninth. You put yourself in a position to be the tying run. Now you have your boy coming up behind you, the winning run at the plate. Start loosening up the water cooler lids. We could have a walk-off.
Here's the catcher, Alex Avila. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Pitch on its way to Avila. A ball and no strikes.
No doubt, some saves come easier than others, and I know this all too well. They're really making wrapping this thing up a difficult task.
From the stretch. And he misses again, 2-0.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
Here it comes, 2-0. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and they get right back outside. Nice pitch.
The 2-1. Taken, called, strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
Well, you don't want to get caught looking for the final out. That's a tough pitch to lay off. Impressive that he did.
Hit to first, reined in, and he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
Yeah, and in this game, you always try to find a way to be hopeful. They win the first game of a new month and are now looking to keep it rolling the rest of the way.
4-2 the final score tonight. Miami jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back.
Dan Straley
wins his 3rd of the season. Zach Greinke racked up 12 strikeouts but still ends up taking the loss. Kyle Barklaw records the save, his 10th. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.